Summer's officially here, and the bikini sale at shackshop.us is happening right now. Get hot styles, bold prints, and perfect fits, all on sale for a limited time. Whether you're beach-bound or poolside, we've got the bikini that makes you feel confident, cute, and totally summer-ready. So don't wait. Head to shackshop.us and shop the sale before it ends. That's shackshop.us, your new favorite bikini spot.
Bella Hadid and Adan Banuelos, when two worlds collided. When Bella Hadid stepped into the cutting horse circuit, it wasn't for fashion, fame, or a fleeting photo opportunity. According to people close to the situation, she entered that world fully, emotionally, professionally, and personally. And at the center of that universe was Adan Banuelos, a soft-spoken but fiercely competitive rodeo phenom whose life revolved around horses, trailers, and relentless discipline. Now, nearly 2 years after their romance began, multiple sources confirm the relationship has come to an end. The split, first reported by Entertainment Tonight and later confirmed by Page 6, marks the conclusion of a relationship that insiders describe as passionate, complicated, and ultimately unsustainable. A relationship marked by highs and lows. According to sources familiar with the couple, Hadid and Banuelos were never a smooth, linear love story. One source explained they were very much on again, off again. There was real love there, but also constant friction. Another insider described the relationship as tumultuous, a word that kept resurfacing among those who observed the pair over time. Despite moments of visible closeness, anniversary posts, event appearances, and shared travel, the couple reportedly struggled behind the scenes with lifestyle differences, demanding schedules, and the pressure of blending two vastly different worlds. When love becomes business. One of the most complicated elements of the breakup involves money and horses. Sources say Hadid and Banuelos jointly invested in multiple high-value cutting horses, some worth well into 7 figures. In the elite rodeo and cutting horse community, these animals are not just pets or hobbies. They are investments, livelihoods, and legacies. Once you buy horses together at that level, you're tied whether you're together or not, one industry insider said. This financial entanglement reportedly made the breakup more difficult than a typical celebrity split. Decisions about ownership, training, competition schedules, and resale value all had to be considered. Early signs of trouble. Rumors of tension first surfaced publicly in June, when sources quietly told Page 6 that the couple was struggling. At the time, neither Hadid nor Banuelos addressed the speculation, and the relationship appeared to stabilize, at least temporarily. In October, Banuelos posted a heartfelt anniversary tribute on Instagram, writing about love surviving chaos and ugliness, and calling what they shared pure and beautiful. To fans, the post suggested reconciliation. To insiders, it hinted at ongoing challenges. Public appearances, private distance. Though Hadid was spotted supporting Banuelos at events in early December, observers noted something missing. The couple was rarely photographed together. One source said she showed up, but it wasn't the same. There was distance. By late December, whispers resumed that the relationship had once again unraveled. When Hadid spent the holidays in Aspen surrounded by friends, without Banuelos, many close to the pair saw it as confirmation. No comment, no drama. Representatives for both Hadid and Banuelos declined to comment, and neither has publicly addressed the split. That silence appears intentional. There's no big scandal, no betrayal story, a source explained, just two people who loved each other but couldn't make it work. How it all began, a chance meeting in Texas. Hadid and Banuelos first met in the fall of 2023 at a horse show in Fort Worth, Texas, a setting far removed from runways and red carpets. In a later interview with British Vogue, Hadid described the moment vividly. "I saw him walk in, and it felt like a gust of fresh air," she said. At the time, Hadid was seeking grounding and authenticity after years in the fashion spotlight. Banuelos, raised in the rodeo world, represented something entirely different: discipline, simplicity, and connection to animals. From supermodel to trailer life. One of the most striking elements of their relationship was Hadid's willingness to fully immerse herself in Banuelos' lifestyle. Early on, she moved into his fifth-wheel trailer, traveling alongside him to competitions. Later, she purchased a home in Texas, signaling long-term commitment to that world. She wasn't visiting, a source said, she was living it. This shift earned Hadid respect within the tight-knit horse community, but also underscored how deeply invested she became. Who is Adan Banuelos? Banuelos is not a fringe figure in rodeo circles. He's a standout. Specializing in cutting horses, Banuelos rose quickly through the ranks and achieved rare recognition at a young age. At just 28, he was inducted into the National Cutting Horse Association Riders Hall of Fame.
Cutting, for the uninitiated, is a rodeo discipline that tests a rider's ability to separate and control a single cow from a herd, requiring precision, instinct, and intense partnership with the horse. According to his official records, Banuelos has earned more than $5 million in competition winnings over his career. Mutual admiration, public praise. Banuelos frequently spoke warmly about Hadid during their relationship. In one interview, he described her as one of the kindest, biggest-hearted people he had ever met, adding, "I didn't know God made them like that." Friends say the admiration was mutual, but admiration alone wasn't enough. Why it didn't last? Those close to the couple cite several contributing factors. Lifestyle clashes between global fashion commitments and rodeo schedules, constant travel that left little stability, business entanglements that blurred personal boundaries, emotional intensity that made conflicts harder to resolve. It was all or nothing, a source said, and eventually nothing felt healthier.
What's next for Bella Hadid? Hadid remains focused on her modeling career, wellness advocacy, and equestrian interests. Sources say she plans to continue riding and staying connected to the horse world, though likely with clearer boundaries. She found something real there, one friend said. Even if the relationship ended, the experience changed her. What's next for Adan Banuelos? Banuelos continues competing and training at the highest level, with a packed competition calendar ahead. Those close to him say he's channeling his energy back into the sport, where discipline, not emotion, sets the pace. A quiet ending to an unlikely love story. There was no explosive breakup, no public feud, no social media purge. Just two people whose paths crossed intensely and then diverged. For fans, it's the end of one of celebrity culture's most unexpected romances. For Hadid and Banuelos, it appears to be a moment of reset. As one source put it simply, they loved each other. It just wasn't enough.